had suffered with severe stomach pain since 1997, and it took her starving on Survivor to discover she had celiac disease, which is mixed diagnosed 97% of the time and was causing her everything from fatigue to fertility problems. So that's why she devised the G-free diet, a diet Elizabeth says will transform and energize anybody's life.
Yes.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hi, Sherry.
Okay, now tell me something, girl. Because I've been hearing about the celiac for years, and you've been talking to me about it, but what exactly is celiac?
Okay, celiac disease is an autoimmune disease, okay? Like you said, 97% of the people, which is 1 out of 133 right now, have celiac disease. 97% of the people don't know it. What it is this autoimmune disease where your body is allergic to gluten, okay? Cannot process gluten. That's a protein found in barley, oats, wheat, and rye. Okay, so it seems pretty simple. Like you have right here, you have, this is the simplest form, oats, wheat, barley, rye. My body reacts to these in a very horrible way. Okay, for years I didn't know it was hurting me. Doctors would tell me I had IBS, I had Crohn's, I needed surgery. As soon as someone told me that, I started doing a little bit more research. I'd gone to Australia, and all of a sudden I felt better. I mean, I literally, the first thing I'd do when I'd walk into anywhere was know where the bathroom was. I couldn't drive a car because my pain was so bad. It was a tough 10 years, but through my celiac disease and understanding it and coming to find a diagnosis, thank you to Dr. Peter Green for finally giving me that, I found this diet, which is not just for people with celiac, it's for people with growing food intolerances, be it gluten or anything else, and the mass amounts of people that really just want a better way to eat. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I'm actually thankful I found out. We need to up that diagnosis, but there's so many foods that you can't eat.
Okay, now that's what I want to know, because when you say to me, you know, you have celiac, I go, well, because you told me I should eat certain things. Yeah. Does that mean I can't eat anything, or what can I eat?
You know how, okay, with diabetes, you know how the low glycemic diet came out of that?
Yes.
Well, this G-free diet I took out of the celiac disease, okay? So this is essentially like, you know, all of your fruits and vegetables. Those are things that you can always indulge in. You know that. We got that straight. Now you're seeing like so many products. You have these smaller companies like Fabe's Bakery, who does the snacks, or you have EnviroKids, which does gluten-free cereals. You now have major brands like GM producing checks that says gluten-free right on the box. So you know that it's fine. These are actually things that deliver more magnesium, more potassium, more protein. You know, if you go to like a quinoa or rice, you're actually giving your body more. And like you said, there's nothing you can't have. I'm not telling you you can't have your cookie, you can't have your cake. These are the things that you'll find in our home all the time.
Just explain one more time, gluten-free. What is gluten-free?
Gluten-free means products that are made without barley, oats, wheat, or rye, or anything derived from those sources. So you're actually taking those things out, and it's not about, dietitian Ashley Koff, who I worked with closely in the book, she made incredible suggestions, not only for the menu, but also for lifestyle, meaning this isn't a diet about removing, it's about replacing. It's about saying, okay, you demand a lot from your BlackBerry, your iPhone.
I think somebody wants to come and grab some of the gluten-free stuff.
So is
there something Miss Goldberg can eat that's gluten-free? That you can eat?
You can have your potato chips. You know what I mean? Gluten-free potato, rice. You have tapioca.
So all this stuff we can eat. It's just regular normal people that don't have celiac.
Things. These Fabes are some of my favorite popcorn snacks. And then you have these Pamela's cookies, which seriously get me and the kids through like every single day. You have everything from almond milk, almond breeze milk. I mean, and then you can go out. This is not a diet. People always think it's a restrictive diet.
Are these ribs?
These are ribs from Outback Steakhouse, Sherry. All these mainstream restaurants. You have P.F. Chang's, okay? You have Outback Steakhouse.
And this is gluten-free?
And you have Chicago Pizza Green. All gluten-free. You can drive through Wendy's and they have a gluten-free menu. These things right here, P.F. Chang's actually sends it out on a plate that's different than anybody else. So if you do have celiac, you feel very comfortable that your plate is completely not contaminated.
Do Gracie and Taylor have celiac?
I'll get them tested. It's genetic. If you have someone in your family, their chances of having celiac disease are 1 in 22. Okay, so I will have them tested if they have symptoms. The thing is, though, all these foods pass their taste palates, my husband's taste palates, and they know I love it. So to be able to have pizza and enjoy it and know that it's giving my body more of what it needs is great. Cheers.
The pizza's good.
Yeah, I know. So, this right here is my family recipe. The book is dedicated to my grandmother, Mama, who passed away this year. This recipe was in our family for ages. When I told her that I was allergic to gluten, I mean, I might as well have told her that I wasn't in the family anymore, okay?
Yeah.
So this is the recipe that she passed down in our family, and what I do is I use one of a variety of brands. They have these great gluten-free pastas. Hodgson Mills is one of them. You just substitute them in, and they actually deliver more fiber, more protein. They put flax in their pasta. I mean, for women, if you're looking for vitamin B and folate, this is the way to go. My celiac disease, when I tell you that I had trouble having kids, my body was so busy fighting itself. There was no time for it to try to have a baby. It was not going to try to make a baby and, you know, take care of itself. I'm so thankful that I found this diet. It's truly a way to get more energy.
So when you went gluten-free, you got pregnant pretty much a little bit afterwards.
Yeah, I ate the gluten-free pasta and
well, maybe
this is what happened. I also, in the book, I lay out ways to go out to eat, ways to not be a party pooper when you're out, how to cook for your family at home, snacks to stop in. And I have to say that Kathy Berger, who's in our audience today, was a woman that I met in our audience when I first said that I had celiac disease. Her daughter, Katie, has celiac. And hi, Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie.
4 years. She's still 4, as she calls herself. She's almost 5, coming up in May. And she and I talked a lot. And she, in this book, gave me some incredible tips for moms if you want to go G-free for your kids. Families with autism, they're gluten-free and casein-free. Kids who have ADHD, ADD, it's been proven through physician after physician that it does aid in terms of their concentration and energy. So these are some snacks. The Ian's fish sticks are a tip she gave. Her cupcakes right here. This is her recipe that she makes for Katie's parties at school, and little hummus tricks.
So this is, I mean, there's really a lot of stuff. You're not limited to just a few things.
It's not about deprivation. It's just more about just feeling more energy and getting more bang for your bite.
Well, you know what? To read an excerpt,
so much
I love you, girl. To read an excerpt of Elizabeth's book, check out our website, and everybody in our audience is going home with her book and a goodie bag filled with some of her favorite products.